Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to another day of Indiemas. Today we're going to be talking about indie brands that are on my radar for the year of 2021, and to me this really meant brands that I have only tried a little bit from that are super on my radar, or brands I haven't tried much from that are on my radar, because I had to do some digging and some research for this list and really think about it, because so many of the brands that I love or brands that I'm super interested in that are indie brands I've already tried, so that's kind of how I went ahead and defined it. And this video is actually in collaboration with my good friend here on YouTube, Emily Hanhan. I love Emily. I had the pleasure of meeting her last year in New York. She does so many different kinds of videos, sparkly swatch parties and duping the vibes. She does chatty get ready with me's, and I just love all of her content because she has such a calm, cool vibe. I'm just really happy to have found her channel, and I think you guys will really enjoy her, so please don't forget to check her out. She's doing the same exact video, the indie brands that are on her radar for 2021, so I'll have her video and her channel down below. Don't forget to tell her that I sent you. Now let's go ahead and jump right on in. The first brand that I wanted to go ahead and mention, this is slightly a spoiler to my upcoming Black Friday haul, but it's definitely Ritual de Fille. If I'm pronouncing their name wrong, I do apologize, but I will have all the brands listed in order down below so you can still check them out. And hopefully I'm not too far off, but they are a brand that's been on my radar for quite a while. I feel like I've always just kind of heard of them, and I never really took the time to in-depth research their products and reviews and stuff. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, like they're a brand, you know, like I know about you. And then recently I feel like I've just been seeing so many people raving about their products. I want to say Teresa's dad, Lacey from Spooky Lips and Fat Hips. I almost wanted to say Spooky Hips and Fat Lips. That was wrong. I've been seeing Legally Black Beauty on Instagram talk about them as well, so they just have had my attention. I did actually buy one thing from them when they launched on Ulta. They have a few products available there now, but I feel like they're doing a lot of really cool things. It seems like they have like a lot of cream products, and they almost remind me of like a more fun, hip Glossier kind of vibes almost. I don't know, I just am really into it, so I did purchase a few things from them on Black Friday, and they're definitely a brand that I've got my eyes on. I'm excited to see what they do next, and they have my attention. They're on my radar. Okay, so the next indie brand that I want to mention is Artist Couture, and Artist Couture is owned by, I want to say Angel Marino is his name. I believe it's a Latino-owned brand, and I've tried one product from them a really long time ago. I got one of their loose highlighters, and I think it's the shade Cocoa Bling. It was the lightest shade. I didn't super love it just because it gave like a really bad cast on my skin tone, and it was the lightest highlight they had, but they've expanded their line a lot. They're available in Sephora now. They've got beautiful lipsticks and lip glosses and palettes, and I feel like most of their launches I'm like, oh yeah, that seems nice, but I never like click like yes. I never like go through with purchasing it. I even was creeping on their Black Friday sale, and their nude lipsticks look really beautiful. I didn't buy them yet, but I feel like they're definitely on my radar. Like, I really like the things that they're doing. I like that they come out with these like cute little baby collections where it's just like one eyeshadow palette and two lipsticks, and it's just like it's doable and it's not constant. I feel like it's a nice release schedule, and I'm just really curious to see what they do next. I just have a feeling that in 2021 I'm going to be trying more from them. Okay, the next brand I want to mention captured my heart in the end of 2020, and I never paid attention to them before then. I knew of them. I never tried anything. Didn't really I did not follow them on Instagram, any of that. And then they stole my heart, and now they are completely on my radar for 2021, even though I've only really tried 2 full-size products. So that is going to be Siegel, inspired by Tammy Tanuka. They're a Russian indie brand, and I really, really love their pressed eyeshadows. So I got this one first. It was a dragon palette. I constantly forget the name of things, and all of the packaging and stuff is in Russian, so it's something. I mean, oh, actually, it's Peaceful Earth Dragon. That's what it was. It's the Peaceful Earth Dragon palette. So here's what it looks like. It is literally a dream for grungy neutral lovers. I just love the greens, and the duochrome here is absolutely stunning. The textures, the mattes blend beautiful. Like, everything about this is stunning. And then they recently came out with their Lively Chinchilla palette, I want to say. And this is literally the cutest little cool tone purple palette ever. It's what I have mostly on my eyes today. I went ahead and paired it with the Chase Your Dreams palette from Sydney Grace just for a deepening shade. And then I also used a little bit of this on the lower lash line. But this palette is so beautiful. The duochrome right here that I have all over my lid, like it has like blue and green and purple and silver, and it's just so perfect. So I'm really, really invested in what they're going to be doing next. I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to buy. They actually did release a like bigger neutral palette. Because it was 12 shadows, it was twice the price of these, and I just didn't feel like paying like $70 for a neutral palette. So I skipped on that one, but I love these two, and if they release any more color stories I love, I'll be the first in line to buy them. Probably not though, because they release in the morning at like Russian time. In Russian time? I don't even know the Russian time zone, so I just get on the website and hope it's still there. Okay, the next brand I wanted to go ahead and mention is Dandelions Co., and they're a really cute little indie brand. I have only tried one thing from them. It's one palette. In fact, I can pull it out. So I have this adorable little palette from them, and I love the packaging on it. And no! Well, luckily it didn't break. It just, the glue wasn't holding it in, but okay. But here's what that palette looks like, and I did like it, but it wasn't exactly my personal preference. So I haven't bought anything from them since, but I have been watching every single release and thinking that it all looked really cute. I feel like they have really good ideas. They had like the cutest little winter bundle. They did a cutest little like grungy matte bundle. And again, they're just a brand that I'm like watching, waiting to see what they do next. I feel like I've been hearing more and more and more good things about their products. So I feel like I definitely would be willing to give another eyeshadow palette a chance, or some cheek products or something like that. So I'm just watching them, curious to see what they do next. They're on my radar. I feel like I have to say that every time. Okay, so next I wanted to mention DJs Unique Boutique. And they are a little bit more of a newer indie brand, but they are 100% on my radar. And the reason why is because their holiday palette that they came out with, this is the Reason palette, is literally so good. Like, I was absolutely shook by the quality of this. The mattes are so nice. The shimmers are beautiful. The color story here is stunning. And this is just like seriously one of the best underrated indie palettes I've tried in a really long time. I feel like I've only heard like one or two people talk about this, and it is just amazing, amazing. So I am 100% watching DJs Unique Boutique. I can't wait to see what they do next. Definitely want to buy more from them, especially if they do more fun color stories like this, like out of the box. So cute. The next brand that I wanted to mention is the Lip Bar, and they're a brand that I learned about more recently. They're a Black-owned indie brand, and they are sold at Target. They have a ton of different lip glosses and lipsticks and liquid lipsticks, and they have a few different products as well, like outside of the lip category. Those are definitely what drew me in whenever I discovered them, and I just really want to try them. I actually looked in Target, and the one shade that I was super interested in that they released more recently was completely sold out. So I definitely am watching them, following them. Whenever I mentioned wanting to try them in a recent video, I got really good feedback about how great their products are. So I'm excited, and hopefully we'll try them in 2021. Okay, last but not least, for brands on my radar, I wanted to mention Salt New York, which is a really cute indie brand, I believe based in New York, and the owner is Kiki G. She does have a YouTube channel, so I'll link her down below in case you're wanting to check her out. I was really wanting to try these just because whenever I purchased these, I was getting more into cream products, and I've really been enjoying them. Here's what my shades look like. They're a little crazy because they got melted in the mail and they kind of got deformed. They offered to replace them. I said there was no need because they still work perfectly fine, but they are on my radar for trying in the future. I really hope that they come out with more highlight shades and blush shades and bronzers and more, maybe like a contour set, like a contour shade in this formula would be beautiful. I want to have this formula in a really beautiful iridescent pink, so I'm just hoping that they expand. I would love to have their blushes in like more neutral, like soft shades as well. So if they do release more colors, I would be very, very interested. I'm hoping that, I know I'm like, they're on my radar, but I only want this one specific thing. I mean, if they came out with other things, I would be curious and interested as well, but that's just what I'm really hoping for. Those are all the brands I wanted to mention today. Like I said, please don't forget to check out Emily, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.